Okay friends, today we're going to be drawing a pumpkin. I've got my paper in landscape orientation. The long side is facing me. We're going to draw a nice big oval in the middle of our paper. I'm going to practice drawing with my finger. When I feel like I've got it, I'm going to draw my oval. And I've left some space up at the top, that way I have some space to create a stem. Once I've got this oval, I'm going to draw a big line. It kind of looks like a backwards C, and I'm going to practice with my finger. When I feel like I've got it, I take my pastel and draw the line. I'm starting to get something pumpkin shaped. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to practice with my finger, then draw the same line. And it's getting more pumpkin shaped. Kind of looks like a basketball, but I think I can do one more big line on this side. Practice with my finger. Then one more line on this side. First I'm going to practice with my finger. And if you're touching your pastels, you might even see a little bit of a practice line showing up. And there we go. I have got a pumpkin shape, but I'm missing something at the top. I'm missing a stem. So I'm going to take my black pastel. I'm going to add a stem. It's just a little rectangle shape. If I want to make it really special, I can draw a little ellipse like this at the top. But you don't have to if you don't want to. And then what we can add next are some leaves. So instead of drawing my leaves attached, I'm just going to draw some leaf shapes around my paper. And I'm doing this in a black pastel. But if you want to do this in green, you can do it in green. I've got 4 leaves. Maybe I'll add one more leaf. And now I have a beautiful pumpkin drawing that I'm ready to paint. Okay, friends, I'm ready to paint my pumpkin. What color are pumpkins? That's right, pumpkins are orange, but we have a problem. We only have red and yellow paint. So we're going to have to get creative to make some orange. First, I want you to scoop up some yellow paint with your paintbrush and paint the middle of your pumpkin yellow. So we're going to paint that whole middle part yellow. And I can paint right over my lines since I'm using that yellow paint. I can still see them. Now what I want you to do is dip your dirty yellow paintbrush in your red paint and just touch that paintbrush in the paint. Don't get a whole lot, just touch it. And then what happens when we add those yellow and red paints together? That's right, it turned orange. So your job today is to blend together the yellow and red paint to create an orange pumpkin. I'm going to scoop up my yellow and then add some red. As I paint mine, I want you to paint yours at your seat. All right, friends, my pumpkin is all finished. Okay, friends, I have painted my pumpkin orange by blending my red and yellow, and I painted my leaves green. The last thing I'm going to paint is the stem of my pumpkin. Here's the deal. I don't have any brown paint. So to create a brown stem, I'm going to put some green paint. Then I'm going to dip my dirty green paintbrush in the red paint. And if I mix them together, and I have enough red, I should start to see brown. So if I mix those red and green paints, I can create a nice brown stem for my pumpkin. And voila, a finished painted pumpkin.